Jeff Bezos, the richest man on the planet, a philanthropist, a mastermind, a businessman, and a very great human, was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth. Even though he never had a childhood filled with poverty or deprivation, he wasn't born into a super rich family. Then how did he become so rich, you ask? Well, he had an idea that he was able to turn into the world's largest company. Hey here, Luxers! Here Lux Life welcomes you back. In today's video, we're going to show you the rich and luxurious lifestyle of the man behind Amazon, Jeff Bezos. Jeff might be the world's richest person, but he doesn't sleep on mattresses of gold or walk wearing crocodile leather shoes, which, in case you don't know, he can afford with just his income from a single minute. Jeff Bezos is one of the most superficial people who have reached that level of success. The founder and CEO of e-commerce giant Amazon and spaceflight firm Blue Origin is just like us. He loves to sleep, eats unusual food, keep meetings lean, and watches Star Trek. His net worth has now surpassed $192 billion, making him not only one of the world's wealthiest people, but wealthier than anyone else on the planet, dating back to at least 1982. He is also the first person in modern history to accumulate a fortune of over $100 billion. Let's move on and have a look at the luxurious lifestyle of Jeff Bezos. But before we show you that, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, Here Lux Life. If you aren't subscribed yet, then boy oh boy, you're missing out on some really good content. Also, while you're at it, be absolutely sure to hit that bell icon so you never miss out on any more of our fun and exciting videos. Brace yourselves and take notes from this man if you want to become a billionaire too sometime in the future. Born into a working-class family from New Mexico on 12th of January 1964, Jeff has had a long journey to reach such heights. Even after so much wealth and fame, he prefers to live a simple life. But of course, if he were to be just like us, we would all be billionaires ourselves now, wouldn't we? So here's how he's different and smarter. Number 4. Real estate. Bezos has substantial holdings in more traditional investments like real estate. His 165,000-acre corn ranch in Texas has acquired the operations base for his aerospace company, Blue Origin. It serves as a test site for the vertical landing crewed suborbital New Shepard rocket. On the other hand, his personal real estate includes possessions on both the East and West Coast, and he's one of the biggest landowners in the country. Bezos has 2 multi-million-dollar mansions in Beverly Hills and a 10,000 square foot apartment in the Century Tower in Manhattan that cost him just under $10 million. Bezos' New York presence is reported to have boosted Century Tower property values even higher, with space selling between $2,000 to $3,000 per square foot. Besides that, the billionaire also has a lakeside property in Washington state on which he spent $28 million to increase the living space to almost 30,000 square feet. In 2012, Amazon bought its own South Lake Union headquarters building in Seattle for $1.5 billion, instantly making Bezos one of the city's largest commercial property owners. Amazon took possession of nearly a dozen buildings, almost 2 million square feet of office space, and approximately 100,000 square feet of retail space. In 2017, the Seattle Times reported that Amazon had just as much office space as Seattle's next 40 largest employers combined. Crazy, right? Number 3. Automobiles. This might shock you a bit, but Bezos has traditionally been somewhat frugal with his ground transportation. As recently as 2013, he was still driving a Honda Accord according to the book The Everywhere Store. What balances this is that Bezos also owns a $65 million Gulfstream G650ER private jet. The flight records show that the plane has made several stops in the Washington, D.C. area, fueling speculation that this could be the location of Amazon's planned second headquarters, HQ2. We couldn't gather much information about his Hot Wheels, but we're sure they would be just as incredible as his real estate one. Number 2. Charitable donations. His luxurious lifestyle also includes philanthropy. Although Bezos has not engaged in public charity to the same extent as many of his hyper-billionaire peers like Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, who have both pledged to donate the majority of their fortunes to charity, he still does a lot for the world. Bezos has supported Mary's Place, a Seattle organization that provides shelter and employment training to homeless people, and the Dream.us, which helps people who were brought to the US as undocumented immigrants when they were children. He also supports some more unusual ventures like the Long Now Foundation, which seeks to build a giant mechanical 10,000-year-old clock underground in West Texas, which is intended to be a symbol for long-term thinking, according to a tweet from Bezos. Talking about his plans, Bezos told Dofner that he plans to spend his entire fortune on space exploration, saying, "I'm going to use my financial lottery winnings from Amazon to fund that." Number 1. Investments. The mastermind has an affinity for the technology sector, media and communication services that facilitate connecting people, and just what he considers to be potentially profitable investments. He acquired the Washington Post in 2013 for $250 million. ZocDoc Inc. and Nextdoor are both platforms for connecting people in which Bezos has invested. Bezos has invested $112 million and $35 million in the travel sector, respectively, in Series B financing of Airbnb and transportation service Uber. Bezos is a big believer in the cloud, as evidenced by Amazon's major push into providing cloud computing services. However, his investment interest doesn't end with his own company. One of his notable investment successes is Workday Inc., a company that provides human resource services in the clouds. So this was all about the rich and luxurious lifestyle of one of the world's richest people to ever exist. Even after having a net worth of $192 billion, he hasn't lost his simplicity and decency though. I hope you all liked the video, and if you did, support us by giving a huge thumbs up. Also, let us hear your favorite thing about Jeff Bezos in the comments section below. Mine would be his love for Star Trek. Stay tuned until we come up with another captivating video for you all. See you next time!